Hey everybody, it's Kelly with Inky Hands Warm Hearts. How are you guys? I am so excited to bring to you this awesome bundle from the new January to June 2022 mini catalog. If you do not have a demonstrator and you need a copy of this catalog or a celebration brochure, which it is celebration starting January 4th, which is our really fun time of the year, we get free items for spending $50 or more, and this bundle is a phenomenal value. And you can get some free stuff when you purchase it. So it's a really great way to start the year. So I'm going to show you today how to make a Matchbook Valentine Ghirardelli treat holder. So here it is. Isn't this the cutest? And I found these adorable Ghirardelli chocolate hearts. And I, of course, put the paper to match what my treat is because, you know, as paper crafters, that's what we do. So this is basically like a matchbook. And we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to show you how to use it. We're going to be using this amazing dies, this beautiful stamp set, 4 colors of ink, Balmy Blue, Flirty Flamingo, Highland Heather, and Fresh Freesia. I'm going to move those over and out of the way. We're going to be using a stapler, of course, with blue staples because that's how we roll, and some really cute stamps from this set. So the first thing we're going to do though is use our Simply Scored board. I love this board, it's awesome. And we are going to score it. This piece of paper is 6.5 by 3 inches. So down the long end is the only place we're going to score. And we are going to score at 1/2 inch. So 1/2. And then at 3.5. And those are our only 2 score marks, as you can see right there. So let's move the board out of the way. I love this board. I use it all the time. It's such a great value because I definitely get my money's worth. So now we're going to burnish along these score marks, just like that. Perfect. The next step that I'm going to do is I'm actually going to glue this backing on this front section. So let's go ahead and pull out our glue. This is our multi-purpose glue, and we're going to go ahead and run that along here. Let's turn it the right direction. And we're going to put these cute words of I love you all over this piece. We have so many different languages here represented. Stampin' Up is an international company, and we do have demonstrators in Europe and the UK, Australia, New Zealand. All right, so there is our front. Now we're going to do a little stamping. We're going to stamp Happy Valentine's Day on this piece, and it's going to get turned up like this, so I actually have to stamp it like it looks like it's upside down, but it isn't. So let's go ahead and grab our Highland Heather ink. We are going to ink up the Happy Valentine's Day, and we are going to place that. Lovely that these stamps are see-through because then you can see your paper. And we're going to ink that up right near that top edge because we have to have room for our staples here at the bottom. So there is our Happy Valentine's Day. Now we're going to do just a little bit more stamping. We are going to stamp 2 blue, Balmy Blue, solid hearts here. Okay, let's clean that off because we're going to be using that again, because we're going to also stamp it in Fresh Freesia. So let me grab that. On Fresh Freesia, we are done with our Balmy Blue. So let's grab our Fresh Freesia ink pad. We're also going to stamp this cute little heart in Fresh Freesia. We're also stamping our X and our O in Fresh Freesia. So there are those. Now we're done with Fresh Freesia. I don't know why I was thinking we were using Flirty Flamingo. We are not using that color today. I don't know where I got that, but don't mind me. Ignore the Flirty Flamingo on the desk. Our next color we're going to use is Highland Heather, and we're going to actually stamp the Hug Me stamp. It's a super cute little conversation heart stamp, and we are going to stamp over the top of this little heart right here and have it say Hug Me. So let's clean that, and that is all of our stamping. We do have a little bit of die cutting to do, and we're going to use our mini Stampin' Cut and emboss machine. Kind of a little bit of a mouthful, but an awesome piece of equipment. So let's move the stamps out of the way. I have cleaned all of them. Move our papers. All right, we'll make room for the machine. It's not that big, really. I don't know why I'm clearing such a wide spot for it, but it really isn't. When you purchase it, it comes with all the items that you need to do embossing and die cutting. So we're going to use the platform, which is number 1. We're going to use one of our cutting plates, number 2. And we are going to be using this die right here out of the Sweethearts dies. So let's grab that. And here is our basic white cardstock. I'm going to go ahead and place that down. We're going to add our second number 2 plate. And we're going to go ahead and crank that through. This mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine is perfect this time of year because of celebration. We'll get a lot of use out of it, number 1. Number 2, it's only $60, so when you purchase it during celebration, you're going to get free products. So it's a super time of year to purchase this little mini jewel here. All right, let me collapse it back and get it out of our way, and we will start the assembly of our cute little matchbook project for our yummy Ghirardelli squares. Well, they're hearts. They're not really squares this time. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Now, ahead of time, I went ahead and die cut our hearts and fussy cut out our X and O. There's no die for that. So here are the pieces that we will need. And here are our chocolates. So let's go ahead and attach our chocolates to the inside. So we are going to start with this one. We're going to place it right there, as far down as this wrapper will go to our score mark. And then we're going to come in with my mini stapler here, and as you can see, there's blue staples inside. I've had them for a long time. Paper crafters have all kinds of little neat things. Stampin' Up! Doesn't sell staples or staplers, but you should be able to find, it doesn't have to be a mini staple, but you should be able to find colored staples. You know, Amazon is our best friend, so check them out and see what you can find for colored staples. So there's our 2 chocolates on the inside. And then this piece is gonna come around and it's gonna tuck right there up to those staples. So that's what we have so far. Next, we are going to assemble our little top section. So I'm gonna open it up and I'm gonna lay it in this direction just to get all of our pieces glued down. And then once they're glued, we can go ahead and attach that back in. Like I showed you, I'm gonna use my multi-purpose glue because it's already out for the other things that I was using it for, so why not? So we're gonna do this little flag. It's gonna go across here, this banner, sideways. Okay, make sure that's really stuck down. Now our two balmy blue hearts are going to go side by side on top of it, like so. All right, so let's go ahead and flip them to the other side. As you can see, I used some paper that already had stuff on there. That's the fun about using scraps, right? Paper has two sides, and you can use the other side for fun things as long as no one's going to see that you did that. So that's what I'm doing right now. Get to use that paper. We're going to go ahead and glue these little hearts side by side. Now the next pieces are going to be glued on with dimensionals. So for the Hug Me, we're just going to use one of the large Stampin' Dimensionals, but for the X and O, we're going to use, see how this piece of Stampin' Dimensionals is almost finished? You can use these edges. Well, the mini Stampin' Dimensionals, I will show you, have a very wide edge border that's left over. It's not as jagged as the one of the regular size dimensionals. So when I get to those, I usually see all these little trimmings. I usually cut them into thin strips and use them for projects like I will be doing now. So I'm going to go ahead and start cutting little by little these pieces. We're going to pull the backs off of them first. And I am going to put 4 of these small little strips onto my X. When they're skinny like this, they work really, really well. So I do like using the sides of the smaller Stampin' Dimensionals, the minis, for projects like this where you just need a real skinny, thin piece of dimensional. So we'll grab that. Let's go ahead and attach that on there. All right, let's pull the back off. I'm still going to use the take your pick tool to get those off. It works magic. I love this little tool because, like I said, it really pulls them and you can attach them onto here and they don't end up all over your classroom. So let's go ahead and put our little X right here on the side. I'm going to pick these guys up and we will go to the trash can with those. Whoops, that one was one too many. All right, now for the O. Let's go ahead and use 2 pieces of this. So we're going to do 1, 2, and pull these off. We're going to put one on this side and one on that side. And let's pull the backing off. And we will attach our O up here. Now the Hug Me also needs to be attached. And that's going to go down in this section, maybe over a little bit more. Yeah, like that. So there is the front decoration. Now we can flip that over, put our little candies back in, and we are going to fold this in, tuck it underneath there. The staples keep it. And there is our Matchbook Valentine Ghirardelli treat holder. It is quite a mouthful, but it is oh so cute. So here are the 2 of them. I'm really happy with how they turned out. I hope that you are too. Thank you so much for watching me. I greatly appreciate it. I am able to bring you new videos when you like, comment, share, and subscribe. When you share to your friends, it helps me to bring you lots more videos. Thank you so much for watching. Also, check out my blog, inkyhandswarmhearts.com. You're going to see specials on there. You can see PDFs of the catalogs that are active. You will also get measurements, other projects. There's some PDFs on there. You can search by stamp set name so that you can find projects with things that you already have. And I do blog every single day, so there's lots of inspiration on there. I've been blogging for almost 2 years now, and I hope that you had fun watching me make this cute treat holder. Thanks again for watching, and this is Kelly with Inky Hands Warm Hearts. Happy stamping!